4 or 5.
Be episode 4.
4. It'll be a Horror Hall. And that'll be done way before Halloween, so that's going to be a perfect time to watch that. Now, the people at the fire hall want a copy of this episode here. And they're going to show a
Second, we'll see here in a minute.
Well, let's see if this one works now. Alright, guys, if this one works here, we're probably going to switch over to YouTube. Let's see. I don't do this thing. Streaming live. Let's see. Alright, guys, we're just trying to see this over here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we had a really, really awesome experience at Horror Hall. We got free tickets to come back there for when they actually open up the doors for Horror Hall. I can't even speak.
Horror Hall.
Horror Hall. I can't speak. Which I'm not going to give too much away, guys, but there is going to be 3 new attractions in there, but I'm not going any further with that. Let's see. Jeff, do you mean you sleep over at Horror Hall? Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that one recording or? Oh, that's cool, Jeff. Are you like one of the actors there, or do you stay there because you're part of the fire company? Hello, Donna. Welcome to the Paranormal Q&A. Welcome to the room and everything. We're talking about how we investigated at Horror Hall. Try saying that a couple of times, really, really fast. We investigated at Horror Hall just a couple of days ago back. The episode will not be finished until about 3 or 4 weeks. We were locked down in there from 6 o'clock until 2:45. Caught a lot of cool apparitions, a lot of spiritual things like that. So, I mean, welcome to the channel. If you have any kind of questions that you'd like to ask us or anything like that, please feel free to ask away. Anybody out there had any kind of paranormal experiences happen to themselves? Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, Jeff, just the firefighter there. He works at Horror Hall as a firefighter. Well, he's a firefighter there.
Yeah, he's a fire. He's part of the fire company.
I know.
Well, we're gonna go back on some of our past investigations. I like talking about the past investigations because it's exciting to talk about things that we have seen, things we have caught.
You think? It is fun. It is fun.
Well, rather than talk about Horror Hall, we've had other investigations. I mean, our very first investigations, on video, we caught two orbs, 2 classic orbs. I mean, some people will classify them as dust particles, but the orbs, which you can see on our YouTube page.
No, I'm watching you. Look.
The orbs on our YouTube page are basically not dust. You can tell them right from the particles of dust that are actually out there. Especially all the dust that was in the attic. You can tell them apart from the rest of the dust.
Shane says, I grew up there with my parents, being members of a fire company, and have always have known that the building was haunted. I'm 30 years old now. I worked there for many years in the haunted house. Did you at all feel like you were being watched down there? Because when we went down into the changing room, I felt like there was a presence down there that like to watch people, you know, and try to scare people down there. That one seems like it's working good now.
It's working a little better. Anybody that's on our YouTube channel, how is it? Is it choppy? Is it buffering? I mean, what is it doing? I really honestly can't tell if it's buffering or not from our side.
Jeff says yes. Okay, we got that feeling though, Jeff, when we were down there. I felt like it was somebody watching me and everything. Let's see. Shane says, always felt like I was being watched or someone was following me. That's what we got when we were down there.
In the basement?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
in the changing room.
Yes.
We walked around there and everything. We walked in where the shower room was and stuff, where the fake blood was all over the floor. And we felt like somebody was there wanting us not to be part in there. Robert says we're clear.
On there, I don't know about YouTube though.
Hey Robert, welcome to the channel. We're the Paranormal Travelers. We're live for Q&A. Thank you for your input and letting us know that we're clear. We're just here talking about our past investigation that we did, which was at Horror Hall. But if you guys have any questions or answers, or even want to speak about any kind of paranormal, go right ahead for it. Jane says, I feel like that all through the building. Yeah, that's how it was for us too. When you see the episode, you'll see some things that are actually going to blow your mind. From the manifestations and everything else like that. Robert's okay. Hey, Robert. So, let's see. Our past episodes. I think episode 3, which was Mystic Island, was kind of fun, even though we did a big no-no because we were drinking.
We were on vacation, but we had our paranormal stuff in case we were going to Cape May, which we never did. We went to Wildwood, but I would say Mystic Island. We stayed at our friend Tracy's house, and it turned out pretty good. We heard on film we caught whistling. There was a piano playing, although YouTube destroyed what we put up, so I do have to put it back up and redo it so people can actually hear it. It all had to do with what do you call it? All had to do with copyrights for the background music. So pretty much they destroyed a lot of the conversations me and Michael were having with whatever was there. Our friend Tracy was holding the EVP, as you see in episode 3.
Yeah, she was freaked out though. I think
episode 2. And she was freaked out. She was holding it, and she asked, "How old are you?" And it goes, 10. And she goes, "Okay, I've had enough." And she went in the house, which was hilarious.
Episode 3 was like probably it was fun. It was fun, but like I said, we did a big no-no with getting drunk and stuff. Episode 2, which was, I'm trying to think. Episode 1 was the House of Edwardsville. Episode 2 wasn't that Mystic Island? Yeah, it was Mystic.
Episode 2 was Mystic Island.
Yeah, that was
episode 3 was our house.
Here, and then episode 4, Horror Hall. Now, what would be one of your freakiest parts at the House of Edwardsville?
I would say when me and you were up in the hallway and we were getting all sorts of things coming through the SP7 spirit box. It was so freaky and unimaginably. It just blew your mind, basically, is what it was.
Well, Jeff, keep tuning into us and everything like that, and we'll put the viewers that most watch our videos in a hat. And if your name is pulled out, then you will be on our next investigation if we decide to do Eastern State Penitentiary. Or
here's the thing with Eastern State Penitentiary. It costs $600 for a group of 5 to go, which I think is outrageous. Since Ghost Hunters and I don't know if Zach was there or not. I think Zach was. Ever since those guys have had it on live TV, they've been upping the price every year, and I just think it's ridiculous the amount of money that they want just for 5 people to go. $600, and any more than that, I think it's $100 or more per person. And I don't even know if you get to stay all night. I think you do, but I don't know if you can bring your equipment or not.
No, I don't know.
know.
Or you know what? We may even get the contract to actually do Jim Thorpe State Prison with I think the McGuires. It was something about the McGuires or something like that. Wait, how about that? We have both our names on a ticket like that. Yeah, guys, not only that, but we are doing giveaways too. You know, we are going to be down the line giving away free shirts that say Paranormal Travelers on it with our pictures on it. Or we're going to be giving away hats, pens. As I said before, we are going to start making DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. We are going to start selling them for seasons. It's going to be 13 episodes per season. So season 1's going to have 13, season 2's going to have 13, and then a lot more. Blu-rays cost about $15, and also DVDs cost about $10. But you will get 13 pure HD clear episodes. You'll get behind the scenes footage, you'll get bloopers, you know, you'll get everything from head to toe. So yeah, just keep a lookout for that. Bob's talking about it.
It's buffering. I'm just trying to see why it's buffering with this new one.
But yeah, I mean, Horror Hall was very, very freaky to say the least. No, I think Jeff or Shane. I think Jeff said he worked there, or was it Shane?
I think Jeff.
I'm
not sure.
Let's see. Jason. Hey Jason, what's up? Welcome to the Paranormal Travelers live Q&A. That's a good question. We will definitely answer that. We did find a lot of stuff. I know I do want to apologize again to all you viewers out there how you couldn't really see the full live footage. That's because you know, Horror Hall has internet, but where we were at, we were in a dead zone, so we were getting like the weakest part of the internet connection. But yeah, to shoot to your question, in the big ballroom with the stage, the DVR camera and Horror Hall's camera caught a spirit trying to, you know, manifest itself. You can see it right on the DVR. It slowly comes up to be like a whitish, smoky figure, but then it slowly fades away and just disappears. We did catch the curtains in the dining room moving by themselves. We did catch on tape of somebody walking by the fire door. Stage, the DVR camera and Horror Hall, a whitish, smoky figure, but towards the fire trucks, you can see somebody's shadow. And it slowly fades away and just disappears. One of our team members did get attacked. He did get scratches on the back of his back. And then he also got bit, it looked like, and blood was coming from his hand. We did get hissing sounds. Camera and Horror Hall, a whitish, smoky figure. Towards the fire trucks, you can see somebody's... Ooh, downstairs in the dressing room area in the basement, we did catch, you know, more growling sounds. Blood was coming from his hand. Children laughing. Like we did get hissing sounds. Camera and Horror Hall, a whitish, smoky figure. Towards the fire. Basically, the rooms that we got from the major hotspots were the dining room, the morgue had a lot of hotspots to it, so the morgue definitely got some stuff in there. The auditorium, basement, right where the girls' shower room is. Trying to think, what other rooms? Oh, the attic. We definitely got towards the attic with some paranormal stuff. So, I mean, we were amazed at everything, Jason, that we caught. But like I said, you'll definitely see it on the episode when we actually release the episode and everything like that. So you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Does that one seem like it's running better?
It's better, but it's off and on. So we're just gonna stay in Facebook.
Alright, you can talk now a little bit more of the investigation.
All in all, I thought the investigation was awesome. Like I said, we were all exhausted by the heat by the end of the night. Very unexpected to have that amount of heat inside the building.
Let's see. My girlfriend's mom was the last class that went to that school. Oh, my girlfriend's mom was the last class that went through the school. Okay. Yeah, I mean, our base camp, we were set up in the what was it, kindergarten class, or it was like the kindergarten class on the first floor. We did get some strange, really bad smells in there.
Yeah, we got some really nasty smells. I mean, somebody's like, oh, it's the smell of West Dana Coke. No, I mean, it was just like a sulfur bad smell like that, especially in the movie theater. It was pretty bad. And that's actually when we were walking out of there. That's when I was behind the camera. We were walking out of there, and pretty much I started feeling the cool sensation. Now, granted, it's over 90 degrees inside the building, maybe even higher than that. But as we were walking through there and out with the cool air in the back of my neck, and I felt like a cool touch to my ear, they kept looking behind me. They didn't, there was nothing there. I'm hoping when we review the footage, we're going to pick something up, or hopefully some kind of voice comes through with the footage that we got.
Now, I got some questions here. First one was from, let me just scroll down a little bit here. Let's see. First one was from Christine. Christine says, did you guys ever think about coming over to Centralia and checking that out?
Yes, we've actually talked about that.
We talked about that. We are definitely in the works of going to Centralia. Absolutely. Next question. Donna says, if you would have found an evil spirit in Horror Hall, what would you have done? Good question. Most likely, I would probably tell the team by screaming at them, stop running, first of all. But if we were to have found an evil spirit in there, we would most likely have to battle it on. We would have to, first of all, videotape any kind of, video proof that there was definitely something evil there. But we would have to battle it on and ask it what it wanted. Say a blessing for ourselves and stuff, a protection blessing and stuff. So that was a really good question, Donna. Now Jason says, I see Brandon was out with you guys. I'm a good friend of him. Yes, I made Brandon part of the team maybe about a couple of months ago back, so he was part of our couple of weeks ago back. I made him part of the EVP/investigator, so he's part of the team. Melissa Jane says, when will the episode air?
Give me about 2 or 3 weeks. There's a lot of footage and EVPs to go through. We were supposed to have people over today to go through start going through the evidence. Unfortunately, Michael had to work today. He was called into work, and we did not get to any of the evidence, and I had other stuff to do. So hopefully sometime this week, we're going to get to the evidence and get things moving with all that.
John Edwards says, can I walk through Horror Hall like a Ghostbuster? Well, John, you can if you'd like. Whenever we go back there again and stuff like that, we may pull you through, and walk through it and try it with us and stuff. It's really fun. I mean, it's creepy, but it's fun. Because, we've gotten, goosebumps like maybe about 30, 40 times in that building.
When it's hot and you're dripping with sweat and you're walking through that 90-plus degree building, it just then chills up your spine when you start, getting cool spots when there's no windows at all, there's no air conditioning, and you're getting cold spots or you feel something cold going down your back. It's an amazing feeling. It's a freaky feeling, but it's an amazing feeling.
Melissa says, awesome, thank you for the input about the episode. You're very welcome, Melissa.
We'll post it on when it's uploaded. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, then you will get a notification automatically when the new episode's been uploaded, as well as we also put on our Facebook page, which you're on now. We also put it on there. If and when we get it uploaded, I always post it on both of them just so people know.
Jason says, I've worked there for 16 years and I know the haunting of the place. Well, yeah, absolutely. The place definitely does have its hauntings to it and stuff like that. We are just so grateful and pleased that we had the opportunity to go in there, and I just hope that the episode that you guys are going to see in about 3 or 4 weeks answers all your questions and proves to you that if there is any kind of spirits there that we did capture, you know, it's really.
Hold on. People are telling me audio. Let's see.
Hello.
Okay.
Guys, I do apologize. What's goofing with audio right
I
now?
actually got the audio working. Just give me a minute.
It sounds, guys, it actually sounds like aliens, like an alien ship or whatever. All right, Jason Edwards says you guys should look at an asylum. Thanks for the input, Jason. Yeah, most definitely. I'm actually going to be writing these down later on tonight and look into them and get a contract to the owners of the West Mountain Asylum and also the Centralia to see if they can let us do an investigation there. So thank you for the input about West Mountain Asylum. That's not bad. Keep it coming, guys. Does anybody else have more questions that they'd like to know? Let's see. Anybody? All right. Is that okay?
There's no audio now.
No audio at all. I think you blew your speakers. Yeah, guys, we're excited to get the episode up for you guys. You guys are gonna love this episode. The episode's probably gonna be, we're gonna condense it down. If we didn't do all the editing to it and cut it down for you guys, you probably would be watching like a 4 or 5 hour episode. So we gotta cut it down, make it to about how long? An hour and a half, or
It may be a 2-hour, 2-part episode. It depends on how much evidence we have, how much of anything that we have. I mean, if we have a lot, then it's probably going to be a 2-part, 2-hour episode. But it really depends.
I gotta get another one on
And I think everybody can hear us on YouTube now. I finally figured out this new encoder, so it's kind of whack. That's what all that alien sound was before. We do apologize, but this new encoder seems to be working out a little better.
All right, Christine says, are you guys doing any live shows for Halloween?
The Horror Hall episode actually is our Halloween episode. But
We may do a live show like in a haunted cemetery or someplace like
we
that.
may. It depends. There's a couple of them coming up. We're waiting for confirmation on when we could do them. We may be doing a live one, maybe the second or third week of Halloween, possibly, and it may be a Friday night or a Saturday night. We honestly do not know.
Shane says there's an echo because your devices are too close. It could have been that echoing from what you were doing.
I turned it down, so it seems to be okay now.
Shane, it was probably the echo that you heard when Rick was trying to work on the other video for you guys.
Yeah.
So it should be okay
The
now.
other YouTube video looks like it's up and running, so not sure, but seems to be okay so far.
Okay, let me see. Oh, right. Alright, that music's gotta go. I gotta find something a little bit more creepier. Okay, let's see. There's an echo.
But if you guys go to our YouTube page, like Michael said, you can watch all of our episodes. There's also paranormal evidence that we have in there, or the orbs that we did capture in our first episode. We're going to go through this episode and put up more paranormal evidence that we have. Those will be paranormal um, evidence from paranormal travelers. Yeah. As the weeks go on, these Sunday episodes will be getting a lot better. This is just a trial run. I'm trying to find the right decoder that'll go with what we're doing. This one seems to be working out a little better. Doesn't seem to be buffering as much as the last one. But also we're using the YouTube live beta version, which honestly sucks.
Christine says, "Hey Mikey, I always have a sense or got a feeling that Nana or my stepdad are around me by different smells." That is very, very true. Spirits can do that, especially loved ones, love spirits. They will make themselves known to you by a smell of something that was favorite of Nana's or your stepdad. Like the sweet smell of flowers that maybe Nana used to wear or something like that. I personally didn't meet Nana because I was still a baby, but Nana met me when I was born. But I didn't know what she liked to smell, but they can do that. They can literally give you the sense of smell that you're smelling to let you know that they're there. I honestly think it's neat how spirits do that. How they give you the sense of smell to let you know that they're definitely around you, they're near you.
Oh, this is a little better. I'm gonna fix this a little bit on our YouTube page.
You can fix that like that?
Oh, evidently I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, it doesn't make it bigger on that background.
I think it's going to end up changing it once it catches up. But we'll have a better setup of everything as we go on. This was spur of the moment. We thought we'd start trying it. We'll have us, when some of our investigators are available, we'll have a live Q&A with some of our investigators, how they felt during the investigation, and everything like that. So as the weeks go on, we're going to get better at it, and hopefully things will be a lot different and better. But we're going to have, our investigators will be here, one by one. We'll get Brandon on one night. We'll get Ricky on one night as the weeks go on. So we hope that this turns into, like a weekly thing. If certain things come up, we may have to move it to another night, but on our YouTube channel, it'll be updated as to when, the live broadcast will be. We'll always post it from our Facebook page, so you'll know.
Robert, what do you mean by your question? I'm trying to think. Can you guys say more about why the?
We must enter it before we must finish with the question.
Like, do you want to know more about Horror Hall?
Yeah, we should play one episode in the back. Keep the music off of it. Well, just show it in the back there. Frame rate.
You can go to, I don't know if it'll work or not. Okay, good question, Robert. How it made us feel when we got contacted with the spirits, okay? Everybody's different. Me, I felt the first spirit that we got contact to was the janitor, and I felt very, very angry. Like, it made me feel like the spirit was angry. It didn't want us in certain places of the building. But then there's times when you're in the building and your emotions get sad, like you want to cry and stuff. There was one time in the building as I was investigating, going through the basement, right by the dressing room area, that I felt like I was sick. Like, I got dizzy, very sick. I wanted to leave out of the building quickly, but it was like you get really dizzy, and it makes you feel like somebody punched you in the pit of your stomach, but you get very nauseous, like cramping feeling. let me see, up in the attic area, I felt like something wanted me to come down, and it made me very, very sad. Like, it was like a child feeling. Like, I felt like I was gonna cry. And then that's when we picked up that doll by the attic area, and I showed Brandon the doll, who was my cameraman at the time. And then all of a sudden he said, "Like, did you hear that?" And I said, "Hear what?" And it sounded like somebody was kissing. So we went back down to the control center, rewinded the tapes back, and clear as day, you can hear it 1080p of somebody trying to kiss Brandon. Like, it was like, so you can hear that. So yeah, I mean, like, we got some very, very sick feelings in there. We got very emotional feelings. We got some dizziness feelings. One of my crew members, like I said before, did get attacked. Nothing too major. He did get scratched, and he did get a little bit of blood drawn. So yeah, I mean, that was a good question. I hope that answers your question. Now, guys, in the background, while we're actually doing this Q&A for you, you're going to be seeing one of our episodes being played in the background. It'll be episode 1, season 1. You're not going to get no volume from it because we have it turned down, but feel free, as you're on here talking to us, you can watch the episode in the background. Did we think the spirits were trapped and angry? We felt like some of the younger children, the kids, felt like they were trapped, and they wanted to leave. But we felt as if the one angry spirit, which was the janitor, didn't want us there. It was like the angrier janitor was trying to trap these little children there. It also felt like this janitor was very, very perverse. Like he liked to do sexual things to these children and stuff. You can miss it. So I mean, like, that's the feeling that you get in there. The kids also, sometimes the children's spirits would want to play with you. They like to play with balls. A ball, actually, what was on a case was, the guy told us that let us in the building that they like to play with balls and push balls down the hallway. But yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I don't know if you can see this. Did you have anything paranormal experience ever happen to you? I mean, you can talk about it, let us know, and if you want us to answer some of your questions about something paranormal happening to you, I can answer that for you, as well as to everybody else out there that's watching this. It says killed him in the background. Well, it did say killed him. You should just put it there. Oh, that's why, because you have it on the highest setting.
I don't have it on the highest setting.
You have it on the low?
Any lower, it's going to be blurry.
Blurry on there, maybe we can't. Let's see. Alright, Christine, I'm sorry. I just saw your question now. What does it mean when I look at the corner of my eye and I think I see something standing there, then when I look, it's gone? Okay, what that is what we call shadow people, Christine. Shadow people are the kind of spirits that tend to like to want you to see that they're there, but then when you try to look and they're gone, they go so quick, like a blink of an eye. So what you're actually seeing at the corner of your eye is actually a spirit there. It's sort of like they like to play games. They want you to know that they're there, but they don't want you to see them, so they quickly vanish and take off. So I mean, you're definitely seeing something at the corner of your eye, so don't hesitate not to think that nothing is there, because something is there. I've had that happening many a times. Rick's had that done with him many a times and everything, so I mean, it does happen. Robert says no. Can you guys see our episode in the background?
It's getting hung up because I'm live streaming. It's sucking up all the feed.
looks really good on the screen there. Hi, Donna. The episode that you see in the background was actually taken place in Edwardsville, Pennsylvania, at a lady's house. Episode 1 is basically a house of where a man had a very, very, very unexpected death. He passed away from a severe heart attack. And this lady was telling us how she feels at this house. People watch her as she's in the shower. She's been attacked a couple of times. One time she was in the shower and the doorbell rang. She ran downstairs, opened up the door. Nobody was there. And then as soon as she went back up to the shower area, she heard knocking on her second-story window, and she looked out and nobody was there. That house, we actually did catch a lot of evil spirits on the EVPs and also on the spirit box.
Yeah, we did.
There you go. You can actually see in the background where the episode was shot at.
Anybody on YouTube, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. While we're here, this is our weekly Q&A episode. Anything paranormal? You have anything that you want to talk about besides our episodes? Any questions that you have? Just ask Michael or myself, and we'll answer them for you. There is an episode, like Michael said, playing in the background. I'm not sure if this streaming is a little better than it was at our investigation. I'm using a different encoder. I'm actually going to get in contact with somebody from YouTube and see what is going on, because their beta version of their live streaming is awful. I think we need to talk to Facebook about the live streaming, because this is terrible.
Yeah.
The reason why that is buffering in the background is because we have YouTube Live going at the same time, and there's just not enough bandwidth, evidently.
I mean, guys, as I said, as you're seeing in the background, that is actually our very first pilot episode shot in Houston, Pennsylvania. That episode was exciting. It was really exciting. That moment right there that you see me sitting in the basement talking, right there I felt very dizzy. I felt like as if somebody was trying to touch me or, you know, play games with me and everything. Like, I was freaked out at that very moment.
She actually ended up moving out of there and moved to another house, her and her boyfriend. So we told her what she could do. She was renting at the time. She told her landlord, of course, you know, a lot of people that are non-believers looked at her and said she's nuts. So she just left it at that. We know there was something there. We believe it was the person that died there. Because when our one investigator, Nikki, asked if you want us to leave, if you watch the episode, it actually it responds in the spirit box with a malicious yes. And that's when Nikki didn't want to do no more. She goes, okay, we're leaving. Michael and myself, we would have stayed there and tried to antagonize it and get it to come through a lot more. But I was not in there. Michael was videoing her. He had the camera at the moment, so really nothing we could do at that point.
I think, I stayed in that basement by myself for how long?
About a half hour.
Yeah, about a half an hour by myself. Nobody there.
When Nikki went down, she was down there about 5-10 minutes. So.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my battery charger. If you want to talk a little.
Yep. What are some questions anybody has out there? That's one that you just asked. We advised her that she could do sage throughout the home. She did not sage it, as far as I know. Other than that, there are new people living there. If they're experiencing anything, you know, the landlord probably says there's nothing there. We know there's something there, because in this episode also you can actually see the orbs that were caught in the attic. Did anything evil ever follow you home?
Actually, yes. Not home, but followed us to a bar.
There was, we're also DJs, and this place that we used to DJ at, we could not figure out, we don't have any other issues anywhere with our equipment except for that one place that we used to DJ at. And I don't think anything ever followed us home, but there's something in that particular establishment that messed with our equipment for the first hour we were playing. And Michael and I would fight the whole time, all night at that bar. Any other place that we DJ at, not a problem. Just that one particular place. As far as home, I'll sit here at the coffee table in the evening while Michael's at work, and I'll be on my laptop doing stuff for our paranormal page or our DJ page, and I can hear something that sounds like it's on all fours walking down the steps, and I look over my shoulder and I know it's sitting there at the bottom of the steps staring at me. I just have a feeling and I know it's there. What it is, I don't know. It doesn't seem to bother me. It doesn't seem to bother Michael. Nova, our Chihuahua, I believe he can see these type of things because he'll just out of the blue just bark at the steps or he'll growl. Other than that, we don't have any issues at all.
No, I have been attacked by spirits. I've gotten scratched by spirits. And most people don't know this out there, but I have the ability to see spirits and actually, read people and tell them their emotions and what happened to them when they were little or what their grandmother's favorite dress was when they passed away. Spirits like to come to me, believe it or not, this is crazy to say, but spirits love to come to me when I'm drinking. That's when I'm more, how would you say, open? Like I'm more open and stuff. As you can see in this episode right behind me, how I'm looking at the camera, every so often you keep a glance up, you'll see the fear of my eyes of being in that basement by myself. Any more questions, anybody? And like I said, guys, if you guys want to see more of our episodes, go to youtube.com, type in Paranormal Travelers, and this is what I tell everybody. If you have a TV upstairs that has an HDMI hookup, turn off your lights, hook it up to your TV, relax in bed, and watch close to hour episodes of our episodes.
Right. Most of them are an hour long, almost an hour. We have fun doing this. It's something Michael's always wanted to do. For the first year, to be honest, Michael wanted to start it with someone else, one of our new investigators, but I had no interest in even pursuing it. And then the more I thought about it, I wanted our DJ production company to go a little further into something else. So True Blue XM Productions basically is our production company that produces this.
Yes.
So you can go to DJ True Blue versus DJ XM Mikey on Facebook, and you will see our DJ page, and you can feel free to like that as well.
I think that moment right there, when I'm talking on the walkie-talkie, is where I felt like, as question that Christine said, when you see something at the corner of your eye and it's on, at that present moment right there, I think I'm telling somebody that I'm seeing something.
Yeah.
And you could see the fear on my face. You could tell that I was really freaked out. I think that's what else we might do. We might even do a commentary on an episode.
Yeah, we could do that. What do you guys think? Should we do a commentary on a couple episodes in the future?
I know one thing, I'm digging this music.
We just hope that Facebook doesn't flag it for copyright. They won't let us post this video.
Right?
Facebook's been doing that lately. We're gonna go until we're gonna stay on and answer your questions here till about 10:30, somewhere around there.
Because I know we were a little late and everything
Yeah.
getting on here, so I mean, to make it fair and everything. I know you guys are dying. I know you guys have more questions than asked or answered. So shoot away. And guys, you can even ask us questions about the episode that you see in the background.
How about this?
All you guys asking questions, where are you from? Post up where you're from. That's always fun to see where people are from. And see, I like how you did the, that's something that a lot of ghost hunting shows don't do. They don't put up the other camera, but we like putting up the inside the house when we have the footage. We like to show, hey, Corey's walking out of the basement and walking out of the house right now. I mean, that's always a good show right there. I mean, what they're seeing right there is the smaller camera is the DVR footage. And that's why we like to do DVR footage too, because if say we hear something upstairs, that's what the DVR footage is for, to capture if anything's there. Right there in that part right there where I'm just looking around, that's where I'm hearing walking footsteps. This encoder for YouTube is working a lot better than the other one. Again, not a lot of viewers though. There was in the beginning until I switched to encoders, but this will get better, and I think people enjoy our weekly tribute here. We may even move it to like a Friday night or something where we have more viewership and a lot more questions to be asked. So when we're not DJing anywhere, we'll do one of these episodes, either a Friday or Saturday night when we're not DJing. We'll do like an hour or 2 hour long question and answer live episode here at Paranormal Travelers. And one thing, guys, we want to let you know is that when we're doing our live investigations out there, not only are we bringing you, the viewers at home, evidence of paranormal, but when we're doing our live investigations, you guys too are part of our team. That's right. Because you guys are our eyes. That if we don't see anything that you guys do see, you're part of the Paranormal Travelers family. So that's right, because when we have the YouTube on, I know YouTube wasn't working good until the end of the night that night. But that wasn't our fault. That was the data and the internet that was giving us issues. As far as you guys watching, believe it or not, we will look at the comments when we're going through the evidence, because I've seen there's a lot of people saying this was there or I see this, and we'll go through the evidence and actually look to see where that was. So absolutely, right there you see unexplained footsteps, and there was nobody was in the house. That's where Michael goes on. Nikki tells him everybody's out of the house. You can see the fear in my eyes. Look at how I'm looking around and trying to figure out where that's coming from. Yep. And guys, when you do hear paranormal stuff like that, and especially when you're by yourself, don't ever think to yourself that maybe you're going crazy or whatever, because you are hearing what you're really hearing. But I mean, at that moment when I'm sitting there listening and stuff, does it freak me out to be in some stranger's home in a basement by myself? Yes, absolutely. The first episode that we did, that you're looking behind us right now, we actually had to put in, I think it's 10 or 11 parts, because at the time YouTube wouldn't let me upload a hour and 21-minute episode. Yeah. All of our other episodes, I believe they're 2 parts, but they're about 45 minutes. So it's not bad. For the people that are watching us right now, type in the comment box below what your name is. Because I see we have viewers watching, and I just want to know who's watching the video and stuff right now. Well, I think that ad should go away. Yeah, it'll go away. But I think you're right. I think we might switch it to a Friday night, because I know people work tomorrow morning. Yeah, when we're not DJing, we'll switch it either to a Friday night or a Saturday night. You guys will know because we'll have it posted. I know Sunday nights it's really hard for anybody. Everybody's getting ready for work Monday morning, like the both of us, and it's like, another long work week. It's a Monday, so we understand. I think we're going to switch it to a Friday and Saturday night. So we know Donna's still here. This Friday we're not doing anything, so probably Friday night we'll have a live Q&A episode. So Donna, you watching the episode in the background? Again, right there, that my eye expression, that's where I saw that quick black shadow figure. Okay, give me a second, guys. He had Apple pop up on his computer and wanting to update. Let's see. And Don, I'm glad you're actually watching it because, like I said, it's. Hold on, give me one more second. I'm glad you're watching it because then we can actually tell you exactly. You may not hear audio on there. You'd have to go on YouTube, listen to the audio. But think of this more as a commentary for this episode. But at that present moment, I'm saying on the walkie-talkie that I am smelling like really bad smells in the basement and everything, and tapping on the wall and stuff. So I mean that part really freaks me out. Can you tell the expression on my face how I'm getting more freaked out right there? And God, I remember many a times where when we do our episodes, the anticipation of fear on us, and then when we're out of the building, when we're back home, we feel so much more relief. Right there is where it felt like somebody threw something at me, it felt like something was throwing. That's exactly what it was. Was that you throwing that at me? Let's see. Yeah, now I'm getting antsy there. Right there was a moaning, where we heard moaning in the basement. Yeah, that's where you're really getting freaked out and you're on the walkie-talkie like crazy. And all of a sudden, you just throw everything down and boom, you're out of there. No, I think that was the EVP recorder. Right there's the walkie. Yeah. And the funny thing is, guys, on the EVP recorders, sometimes you'll get things, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you won't get anything on the EVP, but on the camera that's recording it like it is right now, you'll get evidence on that of whispers or whatnot. It's really weird on what picks up anything paranormal like that. Any EVPs. It's just really, really weird. And it's going to switch pretty soon. It just switched back so it must be like a 15-minute delay or something. Or 15 second or 20 second. I thought it was really cool in this house when we went to the kitchen and how that that voice came through. Yeah. Behind us is where we're actually doing commentary off of here, but it's like a 20-second delay. Right now, that's where Michael's just freaked out and he just picks everything up and he gets out of there. Yeah, at that present moment where you see me getting up, picking up the camera, I asked Spirits, I said, was that you doing that to me? And then all of a sudden, I had to get right up really quick because it felt like something was going to hurt me down there. You see, I left the camera. I left in here. I would have taken the camera with the flashlight with me, but I left the flashlight there and just cut right off. The next part of this episode was actually funny because it has Nikki in it, and it's just hilarious. Some of the things you're not going to be able to hear them, but it's hilarious on some of the responses that she has. Yeah. All right here, this is where I'm sending Nikki in the house. I wanted to send her upstairs towards the bedroom in the attic area. This stuff's actually more delayed than YouTube. Yeah. The one part here where Nikki goes, "This is Nikki reporting live. Hello, in the bedroom." I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, we do have our fun times on our investigation show. Check. Oh. I need your phone. Do it, would. Should I bring my charger down?
We're only on so much longer.
I'm gonna take this video off. Is that one going? Is it recording or no?
Yeah.
Guys, sorry about that. One of the phones went dead for Facebook.
We had to
Live.
switch phones.
Mine don't play. I don't know where it's not playing. Right there's where we have Nikki up in the attic. You'll see some words on the screen where she picks up stuff.
And you're gonna see as soon as it responds to her, she's scared to death. It's like she's scared already. I think it already passed.
Oh, well, my picture on my phone is bigger than yours. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say it has this cut off. There we go.
Alright guys, sorry about that. We're back again. Phone died, so we had to switch phones. But right here you're seeing actually Nikki walking down the stairs and everything because she got freaked out because of what we were hearing. Now we're coming up to the part where Nikki's actually talking in the spirit box and some voices come out here.
Basically, her run through was about 5 minutes. It took her to go through the whole house, except for the basement. She wouldn't go in the basement.
And why don't you take that link and go to Facebook and put it in this box here?
Because that's my dashboard link.
Guys, we're gonna try something. We're probably gonna we're gonna give you a link to click on. Once we get this link, okay? When you get the link, click on the link, and it's going to take you directly to our YouTube page live, okay? Click on that link, and then that way you won't have any interruptions with Facebook Live. Give us a second. That part right there that you just saw, the spirit came through and said the word chair. And Nikki thought the spirit said share, like the swinger share. So that's why you saw a little bit of a smirk on her face, because I said, no, share, Nikki. What about if you put our YouTube? You go on YouTube on yours. Don't click on the link, guys. It takes you nowhere. Yeah, guys, don't click on that link. It's not going to take you nowhere. Just deleted it. Rick just deleted it, but I'm going to find the link. You're signed in under you, so you're fine. Okay, I'm going to get the link for you guys. So listen, I'd rather prefer you guys click this link that I'm going to give you, and then that way you won't have no interruptions of watching it off of Facebook Live. Let me see. Let's see. See right there, look. Okay, click on it. Make sure you get the link up at the top. Okay, give me a second, guys. And that's just going to take you to our Facebook page. Click on that. Let's see. It's still loading. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to see. This should work. Like I said, go to and click. When I post this link on the Paranormal Travelers page, refresh the page and then click on the link. So on YouTube, is there anybody? I see one person watching. Can you type your name in here and who's watching? There you go. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to post this link right now. All right, Mikey's posting it right now. Come on, post. And there's not as big of a delay as there is on YouTube or Facebook. All right, guys, I just posted the link. See, they can't get it when it goes like that. There we go. There we go, guys. If you're on here watching, type your name in there. We'll see you on here, and then just type in all your questions. Go to Paranormal Travelers and click on the link now. It's up. So check it out. I'm going to be exiting off of Facebook Live. Click on the link on Paranormal Travelers. Refresh the page. That'll take you directly to our live YouTube page. See you guys there. Just squeeze it. Hey guys, that's me that you see actually right now, sitting there with a hoodie on. I don't know if you can see it too well. Did you exit? Mm-hmm. It's actually been working really well here on YouTube. I believe I found an actual good encoder compared to the last one. Oh, did you forward? Oh no, that you didn't forward that. And we're actually probably like on maybe a 2 or 3 second delay. Yeah, right now, guys, at this moment, I have Rick sitting in the kitchen there. And you can't hear him, but in a couple of minutes, you'll see him pick up the walkie-talkie. And he tells me that he feels like somebody's touching his hair. That's why he has that hoodie up on over his head. See, I like this version better on here because it's not or skipping or anything like that. But yeah, guys, for all the new guys that are coming in right now, we're actually giving you guys commentary on the episode 1 of what's going on here.
It's easier to do it off of YouTube because it's not as delayed as Facebook is. And it was kind of weird before because we were going off of what we were seeing. We were looking at your questions and what was on screen. It's like a 20 or 30-second delay on Facebook. YouTube Live, it's not too far behind at all. I'd say it's probably only like 3 to 5 seconds. That's actually an old question. I don't even know if Trish is still online with us. Anybody still online with us here? Type your name in. Just want to make sure the chat's still working there.
Oh, guys, right here, this mirror right here. This mirror was the mirror that was claimed to be haunted in the house. I can go like this so we can actually see. Yeah, that mirror right there is known to be haunted. Now, I don't know, but if you look at that mirror closely, if you go to the video box and enlarge the video up that you're watching, look towards the bottom left of the screen, the last mirror part. And to me, I keep analyzing it, and it looks like there's a face looking out the bottom of the mirror. See it, babe? Like on here, you can see it. Like,
if you look through the pictures on our Facebook page as well, you'll see pictures that we took when we did it beforehand, before we even investigated the house. And there was actually a really evil-looking face looking out of the mirror. I believe she said that she picked it up off a yard sale or something, or something somewhere, or her daughter did. As far as I know, it stayed out in the back porch after our investigation.
Somebody comment. Let's see. Alright, now we're gonna go to part 5. Actually, should have went to part 4. Not sure why it went to part 5.
That's actually our old logo that you guys will see in episode 1. It's totally old. We've updated it since then, along with these new shirts that we have. They are on sale. We're going to have the link up, I'd say, within the next week or so on where you can actually purchase them. They are $20. It'll have the big logo on the front. And any proceeds go to new equipment for our paranormal team. At this part, I was actually pretty freaked out because I'm sitting there, I'm asking my questions. I was freaked out of my mind because there was noises and everything that I could hear around me, especially back in the corner.
What's up, JT? Welcome to Paranormal.
Jax, EI. Jax, where are you from? And that's where I heard unexplained footsteps. They were over here in the dining room area. If you go out this way, there's a dining room. That's the basement floor. But I heard footsteps.
Guys, to all the newcomers that are up on here, the video that you're seeing right now behind us on the screen isn't from Horror Hall. This is just for doing commentary for our very first episode pilot, episode 1, season 1. And remember, to all the newcomers out there, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drop a like in the box. All right. Glad to have you with us there, Jax. I see we have 5 people in the room. Anybody has any questions about our live episode that we had, or anything with this episode 1 that we did? Feel free to ask us. We'll answer any questions. Yep, and to all the newcomers that are in the room, remember, we're going to be doing a lot of awesome things coming up in the next couple of months. We are going to be doing giveaways and everything like that. Right. We're also going to go through our YouTube channel to see who's been watching us more. And we will be picking that lucky person's name throughout the months to come and join us on a live investigation to our next location. This actually seems to be working better tonight. How's the picture quality, guys, as you're watching this on YouTube? Does it look good? It's actually a new encoder, better than the one I was using the other night. If only my laptop would keep charging. Right here is what I'm telling Nikki right here. I told Rick on the walkie-talkie to tell Nikki to go in the bathroom and investigate the bathroom. Bathroom was a very big hot spot and everything. She told Rick, she hated that bathroom, but I made her go through it anyways. Yeah, she says on camera, "You bastard." Now the stove that you see back behind on the DVR camera right here, earlier on the episode, the owner kept claiming that the oven mitts kept flying off the oven. And I think he actually caught it on tape, didn't he? Well, it was debunked because somebody backed into him as everybody was walking around. Jack says the quality is okay, although there is an echo on the audio. That's the second person somebody said that. I wonder. Audio's off there. Hold on just a second. I want you to tell me if you can still hear me after I do this.
Can you still hear me? All right, what about now?
Can you hear us now, Jack?
Should be able to hear
That's
us
where we
now.
got it debunked, where we found something and it was debunked.
Anything now? All right. What about now? Can you hear us now?
Guys, I do apologize. That's our dogs in the background barking. He said yes.
Okay, so we got audio now.
Is there still an echo, Jack? Oh, let's see. Anything new?
I guess it's as good as we're gonna get it. Yeah, there's. Go back to Donna's question. We've never been so scared that we had to leave an investigation. Yes. It's still early enough. We're gonna go into episode or part number 6 of episode 1 now. I believe this is where Michael Rhodes is going into the attic. I think. I'm not really sure. Let's see here. No, it's still moving.
That might be what's going on. Turn down the volume on your laptop. Because maybe it's picking up your volume on top of that volume.
All right, what about now? A little better or no?
Yes. That's what was on. Okay.
That's what it was.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figured the volume part. But yeah, everybody that's watching. We're doing commentary for our first episode, Pilot 1. We do have a couple of other episodes out there and stuff. Horror Hall will be up in about 3 or 4 weeks.
I wish you can like point and zoom. But I don't think you can. No. Hopefully, YouTube gets better since this is the beta version of their. Since this is the beta version of their freaking live feed. A little ridiculous, but awesome. This is where I had Michael come in because freaky stuff started happening, and I'm like, all right, I cannot stand this. I'm like, somebody needs to come in. Somebody needs to come in. Michael come in, and then the spirit box actually picked up a little bit. Again, they were telling me the whole time on the walkie-talkie and when Michael came in that there's a face here in the mirror. I could not see a face at all in the mirror. I'm not sure what they were seeing. They were actually seeing it from the DVR version. I couldn't see a face in there at all. This is from the camera that I set on the table. I still could not see anything at all. So I'm not sure where that was.
What's really cool about this episode, guys, is we actually had the homeowners participate into this too.
Yes, we did.
The homeowners wanted to be part of the investigation, so we let them part of it. So you'll see in the next couple of clips coming up that they'll be part of it in the attic. And again, guys, this is our old logo.
Subtle changes. The background photo is gone as well.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy on TV, but he looks like he doesn't look good, does it, guys?
No, it doesn't look good. There'll be subtle. Episode 2 is actually going to be subtle changes to the opener as well. I've been working on that to try to get ahead of everything.
Say wow. What am I doing? Tell me how bad that was, Freddie.
Now I believe this one has Michael Rhodes going up. And I know on here you can see Paranormal Travelers live stream. We are live right now. We're probably gonna switch it to like Friday nights or Saturday nights when we're not DJing to do our live Q&A session.
Yeah, this is the attic. This is where we get a lot of orbs and stuff. A little bit of a funny joke here. As we were editing this footage here, I always just say, look at one of my investigators, Michael. He looks like he has a floating head, no body. Because if you actually look at this view, it actually looks like he's got a floating head one. Right down here.
Any questions out there, guys? Feel free to ask us. This episode, I mean, you had a little girl up in the attic that was answering the questions that Michael Rhodes had. There's a couple other unexplained or undescribable voices that came through that he couldn't explain, like what they were. But basically, it was pretty good investigation. After a little bit here, Michael come on and asked me to come down, so I did. There's one of the responses that said, "Yeah." I went down and he stayed up there, and I believe this when he stayed up there. I think in the next one or our following part, you'll see where an orb went through.
That's part of the music, guys. The bonks. Is anybody out there excited to see the episode of Horror Hall?
No questions, guys. There's 3 of yous watching. No questions at all. No questions.
We're probably watching live.
We have about 10 minutes left, guys, and we're going to go off for tonight. We know there's not a lot of viewers tonight because it is a Sunday night. We also have work in the morning. But like I said, we're going to move this Q&A session to nights, like a Friday or Saturday night, whichever one we're not DJing. If we are DJing, then we'll do it on a Sunday night. But if we are DJing, or if we aren't DJing on one of those nights, we'll be on that night. But we'll also let you know on Facebook and on here. I'll have it set up to let you know what time we're going on live, and it'll give you the date and actual time and a countdown clock, I believe, on when we're going live. Now here, in this DVR part here, pretty much we kept seeing like shadows and dark figures over here. Here you can see a dark shadow, looks like one sitting there. And we tried to determine if it was moving or not, because sometimes you see it on that side, other times on this side. So it's really weird. You can see all the dust particles and whatnot. But if you go through and you continue watching, or if you haven't watched them yet, watch through them all, and you'll see the orb that shoots straight across the screen right in front of the camera. some people say, oh, it's a bug, but it's not a bug. It's definitely not a bug. It's an orb, basically. Yeah. And then I believe the 8th, 9th, or 10th, I don't know. YouTube is the one that made me split this up into like 10 parts, our first episode. But the second, third episode, they didn't. It actually left me put it at, I think, 48-minute parts or 44 minutes, so it actually turned out. Horror Hall episode will be released in about 2 to 3 weeks. If you're subscribed to this YouTube page, you'll get a notification on when it's getting released, or actually when it's uploaded. And I'll also put the links on our Facebook page for some people, for some reason, that don't have YouTube, but they'll watch it from our Facebook page.
And guys, when we do release it and everything, what I suggest you guys to do is watch the last episode, which would be episode 4.
Yeah.
And then after you're done watching episode 4, kind of like what they do on TV, like say Once Upon a Time, ABC is doing a marathon all the way up until the part where the new episode airs. You know, rewatch everything. You know, catch up to speed and everything like that, and then watch the next episode.
That's like freaky music you have on there. But it will be done. Our team was supposed to come over and go through the evidence today. Michael had to work, so we did postpone it until probably sometime this week to go through the evidence. We DJ this Saturday, so maybe even Friday night when we do our Q&A, we'll even have some of our investigators on here, and they'll answer questions as well about the Horror Hall episode. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. We'll have a better setup. We'll have one of the cameras set up, and it'll have a better angle and whatnot as far as broadcasting.
What I think we should do too is everybody's so excited to see Horror Hall's episode, so we may even stretch it out to be like a 2-hour episode for you.
Yeah.
We probably can't go any more further than a 2-hour episode, only because for how big the video is going to be, YouTube may want us to cut it down to like increments of a 14-minute video.
No, they don't do that anymore. Usually 45 minutes to an hour they let you do now. I'll even try to upload the whole thing at once if humanly possible.
I've been doing this probably ever since I was like 7, 8 years of age. Like even investigating my own house when I was a little kid. But as for having a team together and stuff, almost what, a year, 2 years, somewhere on there.
Our team's been there. Well, the Facebook page has actually been around since last year. I think summer 2015. We actually finally got a team together. Did our first investigation back in April, I think, and it's been exciting and going good ever since. So we're gonna keep going with it. Michael wanted me to get to going with the paranormal for the longest time, and I'm like no. And finally, we spun off from our DJ business. We spun off our True Blue XM production into producing paranormal episodes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go year by year as far as seasons. So whatever we get as far as investigations, we'll take and run it through December. And December, I know we'll have probably 1 or 2 each month investigations, and we'll get all the episodes. Usually it takes 2 to 3 weeks because, of course, we do have day jobs, daytime jobs, and whatnot.
More likely, to put it in an easier terms, as long as we're still breathing, you'll still get an episode.
Yeah, you will. It's really not easy putting these episodes together. It's painstakingly frustrating and irritating at times, but in the end result, people seem to enjoy the episodes that we've done so far. Like I said, our best episode was the last episode that we did, which was our house itself. We didn't think we'd find anything, but we caught a lot of good evidence, especially with the spirit box. I mean, 30, 40 questions between Michael and Brandon were asked, and 30 or 40 answers were given, if not more. But guys,
He says, keep it going, keep it going.
only a few actually do episodes. Well, we love doing the episodes. I mean, it's awesome. Like I said, it's frustrating putting them together because it takes so long. But we enjoy them. We'll actually just sit around watching them on the weekend where we have nothing to do. We'll just play all the episodes and whatnot. So, I mean, it's fun looking back. I'm sure a year from now we're going to look and we're going to be like, wow, look what we were doing then and look what we're doing now. So I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
And I mean, as long as we keep having viewers like you guys watching this, which I'm sure we will, we're going to keep going and going.
That's right. Always going to keep going. Here's the orb right here. This is the orb that we caught in the attic. Some people say it was a bug. That's not a bug, because it was end of April, early May here in Pennsylvania, where it was still 32 degrees outside. We were freezing our asses off with our station on the outside. And this is the orb we caught. There's no wings. There's no nothing. It is a perfect orb going across the screen right there. Perfect.
Jack says, Horror Hall episode, do a part 1 and part 2.
Most likely it will be a part 1 and part 2 because there's so many hours of footage that I got to blend them all together. It's just going to be that exciting.
And again, guys, that orb that you're seeing going across the screen, it just goes straight across and disappears towards the edge of the left hand of the screen.
Right there.
There it goes again.
But guys, it's almost 10:30. We're going to sign off. Look for us most likely Friday night. We're going to possibly have our team here going over some evidence. We'll do a live Q&A session this Friday night. Not sure what time you get out of work Friday night.
Friday I'm working. We could do it Friday because the only 2 night shifts that I have is tomorrow and the next day.
All right. So Friday night, hopefully we'll get get online on YouTube. Check us out here on YouTube. We'll do a live Q&A session right here on our YouTube page for Paranormal's live stream Q&A questions. We'll see you most likely 8 o'clock. I'll have it posted. We'll figure out what we're doing. We'll have our team here. They'll answer questions. They'll go over paranormal experiences that they've had. Jax, you have a good night too. We're going to keep it up. And we're signing off. Have a great night, guys.
And as I always say out there, keep this in mind. As one good man said to another good man, the truth is out there.
That's right. You guys have a great night.